Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to another video. I quite like these reaction videos. They're easy to make and I think they're easy to digest. So I think it makes like some nice casual viewing, which I think is quite nice. But today we're going to be reacting to the top 10 most powerful Pokemon. It's a Watch Mojo video, so shout out to them. Video in the description down below. They're not going to benefit from me watching this, but it's nice to send it out. So if you do like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's try to hit 20 likes and make sure to subscribe if you are new. We're trying to hit 5,000 at the end of the year and any help will be greatly appreciated. And I think we just get straight into the video. So here we are, top 10 most powerful Pokemon by Watch Mojo. Like, we know they do good videos. Like, there's a reason they've got the amount of subscribers. How many subscribers they got? 25 million. Ooh. But there is quite a lot of dislikes on this. So I'm gonna be giving my opinion like I always do. So I wonder why there are so many dislikes. That's gonna be quite interesting. There are timestamps below, but we don't want to ruin it. So let's get straight into it.
Hey, no Ubers.
Is power! Uber is strong!
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 strongest Pokemon.
That's why nature and Pokemon are all suffering!
Before we begin,
I feel like I should probably give a prediction of who I think is going to be in there. Arceus is going to be number 1 because it's God. I think the primal ones will be in there. You know, Kyogre, Groudon will be in there because I know that they're chronologically very powerful. Regigigas is chronologically powerful, though, so it depends on the route they take. But then also I think Rayquaza will be in there with Quasar, I would say it will be in there, just because it's a fucking massive lizard in the sky. So I think we're going to be seeing some older legendary, maybe Kyurem, because Kyurem is chronologically very strong as well.
we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content.
You should subscribe to me as well.
We're taking a look at the Pokemon with ridiculous stats in both the anime series and the games.
Okay.
We're not condoning the use of legendaries in competitive play, but damn if these guys aren't powerful, right?
I didn't mind that film, Hoover Clash of Ages. I thought it was, it gets hated on so much. I thought it was okay. Okay, Pokemon films are never good films, to be honest. They're never great films. The older ones are the better ones. Pokemon Movie 2000 probably one of the better ones. But I thought that film was okay. I thought that film was decent for a Pokemon film. I guess shit on a lot.
Number 10, Mega Diancie.
Oh, okay.
Don't let the cutesy appearance
That was
fool
an
you.
okay film.
Mega Diancie is a force
Wasn't
to
great.
be reckoned with.
Pikachu died,
In
though.
addition to having the ability to absorb light and create diamonds to defend itself,
That's
this
a cool
Pokemon is also the only one that's capable of learning the devastating move Diamond Storm, while also dealing out damage to its opponent. This move also increases Mega Diancie's defensive capabilities as well, a reminder that a good offense can also be a good defense.
So when you look at it like that, okay, yeah, I understand why it's on this list. And look at the fucking diamond.
Number 9, Mega Latios Latias. The Eon duo of Hoenn are formidable Pokemon in their original forms, but their Mega forms make them just that much more badass.
Really cool. I love them.
These two dragon
I
slash
love
psychic
them. That film's so sad. Pokemon Heroes. That's another good film. That's one of the good Pokemon films.
also
Brilliant
possess
film.
incredible intelligence, which allows them to understand human speech and communicate telepathically. They both already possessed some unique attacks, such as Luster Purge for Latios and Mist Ball for Latias. But now they've got the overpowered stats to go
That's a
with.
primal Pokemon.
Number 8, Mega Garchomp.
Oh, so this time we're not seeing the legendary.
Blood red spikes,
On the
scythe-like
list,
blade
okay.
arms, and explosive rage, which surpasses that of a regular Garchomp. This Mega form is a whole different level of scary. This nasty dragon slash ground type also possesses increased offense and defensive stats while in its Mega form. These, in addition to its greater physical frame and Sand Force ability, make it an excellent wall breaker for opponents who prefer more defensive strategy as opposed to offense.
Now, Garchu! Dragon Rush! Dragon Claw!
Number 7, Mega Tyranitar.
Another non-legendary Pokemon, but a lot of Megas on this list. I feel like that's almost cheating a little bit.
Tyranitar is one of the most badass Pokemon of all time, so one can only imagine how menacing Mega Tyranitar is. With even more spikes and horns to intimidate its opponents, and an even more belligerent attitude, Mega Tyranitar wields even greater offensive and defensive capabilities than its regular form, which makes it all the more imposing. Strong enough to destroy entire landscapes, Mega Tyranitar is a walking engine of destruction who more than lives up to its pseudo-legendary status. Number 6, Kyurem.
Okay, Kyurem's on there. I predicted Kyurem would be on here. I know chronologically he's very strong. Is it chronologically the word I'm looking for? Canonically I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Canonically, he's very strong. But no, I like 2 Mega Pokemon. I feel like 3 Mega Pokemon. Sorry, I feel like 4. All of them have been like Mega Pokemon so far. I feel like it's cheating because that's like a buff to it. So I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe that's why it's got dislikes. Maybe we'll have to look in the comments.
Is that all you've got?
I love Kyurem.
Justice.
Few Pokemon strike terror into their opponents' hearts quite like Kyurem. According to legend, Kyurem is actually an extraterrestrial Pokemon, which would perhaps explain its dislike for humans and other Pokemon alike. The use of DNA splicers allows it to become the even more destructive white or black Kyurem, respectively. Kyurem is the only Pokemon who can learn Glaciate, an ice-type attack that it creates from freezing energy it generates within its body. Number 5, Zygarde.
I don't think a Zygarde. Okay, the thing about that, Evental and Exonia should be on this list because they are literally life and death. But yeah, Kyurem's petrifying, isn't he? He is a petrifying Pokemon. I absolutely love Kyurem. I'm gonna replay Black and White too. I just need to transfer my Pokemon over because obviously the Nintendo eShop's closed now, so I'm gonna transfer them over to my home. I'm playing those games so much. Oh, red.
Zygarde is distinguished by having 3 unique forms instead of evolutions. Despite all of them maintaining the dragon/ground type, Zygarde's 3 forms share few common features aside from their black and green color scheme. All 3 possess their own unique abilities and battle tactics, with the form best equipped to deal with a specific challenge undertaking it. But of course, none of those compare to its 100% form, the result of all its separated cells coming together and forming a total beast. Number 4, Arceus.
What? Okay, this can't be canonically then because he's God. He's God. Okay. Okay.
Prepare for justice.
Screw him out. I love that film. I love so many Pokemon
the
films.
original one.
That's such
Legend
a good
has
film.
it that Arceus is responsible for creating the entire Pokemon universe. The trio Master of the Lake Guardians, as well as the Creation Trio, Arceus wields truly awesome power, which has allowed it to serve as Earth's protector for several millennia.
Brilliant film.
Although gentle to those who treat it with kindness, Arceus is also capable of incredible destruction if it feels deceived or betrayed. The only known Pokemon who's able to learn the devastating move Judgment. Arceus' vast power also allows it to stop the flow of time. Number 3, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon.
I call this. Don't know how I feel about them being strong and God, but okay.
Pulling these 2 apart is just about impossible. As 2/3 of the Weather Trio, Kyogre and Groudon both possess immense power when it comes to their respective realms of the sea and land. Once they're in their primal forms, however, these 2 Leviathans become godlike in terms of both power and ferocity. While Primal Groudon creates new bodies of land with every step it takes, Primal Kyogre expands the sea, an appropriate metaphor for the seemingly never-ending conflict. These 2 continue to remain neck and neck in their private war that has no end in sight.
Yeah, like shit like this makes me think, thank God that they don't exist in real life because we'd be dead. Like these 2 gods practically. Obviously Arceus is they're meant to be the god of all, but these 2 gods of elements like going at each other, we'd be dead.
Number 2, Mega Rayquaza.
Megas are cheating, I think.
The final third of the Weather Trio, Rayquaza is the master of the skies and serves as the balancing force that keeps its counterparts, Groudon and Kyogre, in check. Once it's in its mighty Mega form, the particles that stream from Rayquaza's jaws allow it to manipulate the air around it, and by extension, the very weather itself, a handy skill in any situation. In addition to its trademark move, Dragon Ascent,
cool.
Mega Rayquaza can also
I'm
perform
black,
feats of
just the way it
speed,
looks cool.
which liken it more to a meteor than a living
You just
creature.
got a lizard.
Before we unveil our top pick,
Okay,
here are a few
honorable
honorable
mentions. Mega Silence. Oh yeah, that's fair. If we go Megas, I'm Metagross. Metagross is a
Number
beast.
1, Mega Mewtwo.
I don't need your gratitude.
Okay, I should have guessed Mewtwo should have been on the list. Granted, okay. I don't mind. Another film I didn't mind. Genocide and the Legend Awakened. Another film I didn't mind, to be honest with you. But I feel like that's cheating having so many
I'm
Megas on the
trying to
list.
save the Pokemon
As if Mewtwo hadn't already cemented its legend as the most powerful Pokemon of all time. Not one,
Yeah, I should've
but
guessed Mewtwo's
two
on the list.
versions
That's
of Mega
disgraceful
Mewtwo
by
were
me.
created for the 6th generation. Mega Mewtwo X is a larger, more intimidating presence, while Mega Mewtwo Y is smaller and possesses astonishing speed. Naturally, both Mega versions boast even
Y was
greater
faster.
psychic powers than their original form, which is exemplified in their signature Psy Strike. These attributes make Mega Mewtwo nigh invincible in the battle of brain power, and since brains tend to triumph over brawn, Mega Mewtwo is an opponent that any trainer should fear in battle.
I have only one choice. To go where no one else exists.
Was he gonna go into
Do you
space?
agree with our picks? Check out these other great
Okay, I feel like that's a okay. Oh, okay, I don't like the fact that there's so many megas on the list, so that's many things. Let's look at y'all forgot about Ash's Pikachu. That motherfucking mouse defies all. Fair. Okay, so apparently Pokemon apparently Garchomp is stronger than Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. Fair point. What are people replying to about that? Yeah, somehow. Yeah, that's how megas work in canon. No, in game. Yes. When it's Cynthia's, yeah, okay, so they've done it like in a weird way, so they haven't like stuck to either game or canon. They should have stuck to canon. In terms of stats, Mega Rayquaza and Mega Mewtwo have the same stats. Their difference is that Rayquaza doesn't need a Mega Stone to a Mega Evolve, so it can hold any other item when it wants, making it number 1. I think that's a fair point, to be fair. Arceus creates the universe. Also, Arceus gets caught by a 10-year-old boy. Arceus should be number 1 anyways, because he made the entire Pokemon. Yeah, that's what I thought. Arceus literally creates the universe, can stop the flow of time, known to be the original one. Mojo, 4th place. Like, I don't think Arceus should be number 1. I don't think they should have megas on the list though. That's the only problem. So how do I feel about this? Like, I will never dislike the video. But I don't think it's a great list. What is your list? Leave it in the comments below. What's your favorite legendary Pokemon as well? Let me know in the comments below. And have a nice day. Goodbye.